to the Akers Family Kitchen. Today we are making one of my favorite snacks, especially in the summertime when we have very little time and we're about to run off to camp. Today we are making my grandma's delicious banana bread. I'm your host, Micaela Akers. Here are the ingredients. We have 1.5 tablespoons of milk, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, 3 very, 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 very ripe bananas, 2 eggs, half a cup of white sugar, half a cup of brown sugar, half a cup of softened butter, 2 cups of flour. We like to do half white and half wheat, but I don't think you have to do that. 1.5 teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1 cup of golden raisins. While your oven is preheating to 350, you take your juiced lemon juice. You only need 1 teaspoon of it. And we mix it into the milk. We mix it into the milk, and after that, you put it into the oven for just a few minutes so it can sour. The next step is to mix all the bananas, which are super mushy because they're super ripe, and the sugar, the eggs, and the butter into your mixing bowl. A nice tip is to keep the butter wrapper because we will be using it later on to butter the pans. Now you crack the eggs, pour it, peel it, take the wrapper off this, and now it's time. My hands, so let's add the sugar, looks funny, and the other sugar, and now the butter, which is very, very soft. It's very, very soft. Today we have our mixer, and girls, always remember to put your hair up before using the mixer. After 20-30 seconds of it stirring, we'll pour in the soured milk so it stirs along with it. But I like it. Yeah. Oopsie. We are pouring the baking powder, the baking soda, and the salt into the bowl with all the flour, and after a little bit we'll Actually, I think right now we'll pour in the raisins. So the raisins too. And we'll mix it. I'm scared this is gonna be like when I was making lumpia. And it is. Now we've got all of this mixed together, and so now I'm gonna pour it in. Let's see if I can pour it. So after we've mixed it, we butter the pan. Is it somewhere? Where's the pan? Okay, so I found the pans, and we have a wrapper from before. So now we're going to butter it. That should be all of it. Very buttery. But I should expect because it's butter. Okay, so I'm some buttering. Oven's preheated. We're almost done. I shouldn't have done that, but okay. So I like to use a spatula because then it makes sure there's nothing left. Okay, so now what we need to do is spoon the batter into both of them and move this mixing bowl aside. So, oops. Okay, so we got all the batter in the pan. So now what we're going to do is push the batter into the corners. Okay, so now ask for adult supervision before you do this. For kids, if you're an adult, don't ask for your supervision. Actually, you should see your supervision, but don't ask for another adult supervision. So if you're a kid, ask for adult supervision. But, okay, you get the point. We're going to put it in the oven. Where do we put this? Where do I put this? Okay, let's put it. Okay, Alexa, set a timer for 40 minutes.
40 minutes, starting now.
Not 40. Okay, now you wait for 40 minutes. I'm not gonna sit like that for 40 minutes. I'm gonna do something. The 40-minute timer just went off, so now we're gonna take a tooth. So I had an adult help me take this out. So now we're gonna take a toothpick and we're gonna see if it's dry or goopy. If it's goopy and not, and things and lots of goop and stuff comes out on this, you might need to put it back in the oven. But let's check. Looks good. Looks good. Okay, now we can go and turn off the oven. Okay, and now the last thing we need to do before we set it to cool on like a cooling rack or something is loosen up the sides, which is actually pretty hard, and it does help you with this. Come here, and that should be good. So now we just have to put it on the cooling rack. The finishing product looks really good, but this is the hardest part of the entire thing. you can't eat it because it's so hot. But maybe in a minute or so, we'll take a small bite. Not like actually take a bite, but like take a small piece and eat it. Okay, you've probably seen my little brother in most of the episodes. This is called Akers. And even though this is not fully done yet, we're sneaking a bite. Okay, so you should probably have an adult help with this. But I had some help. It tastes really good if you add cream cheese, nothing, or butter. But you can just eat it plain if you want. It's yummy. Ow. So yummy. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Stop it.
Excuse my father and my brother talking. My father thought he stopped the thing so we could get ready for the next one, but he didn't. So, sorry. Probably should have done the eggs last. So now I regret my choices, but yeah. Okay, I'm going to need to wash my hands now. Okay, Alexa, set a timer for 40 minutes.
40 minutes, starting now.
Not 40. Okay, now you wait for 40 minutes. I'm not gonna sit like that for 40 minutes. I'm gonna do something. Bye-bye. I'll be right back soon. Are you still watching me? Oh, this is I don't really taste banana, but I'll taste raisins and nuts and yumminess and sweetness. I'm sorry, but not cream cheese. Yes.